All right, guys. Now let's see this question. Okay, they said if alpha and beta are the acute angle such that sine alpha is equals to 8 over 17 and cos beta is equals to 3 over 5, we should obtain the value of cos alpha plus beta. And I want you to take note, guys, that cos alpha plus beta is equal to sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. Is that clear? Yeah, from the identities. Okay, now to do this, there are various ways. You can use the formula method, you can use the diagram method, where we employ the Pythagoras rule, to solve. Is that taken? So in this case now, let me employ the Pythagoras rule, in solving it. Now the first one says we have that sine alpha is equals to 8 over 17. So now let's assume I have an included a rectangle triangle here, and I have an included angle in this case. Now sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So if this guy happens to be my included angle, the opposite here is 8 and the hypotenuse here is 17. So next I need to find x. Is that clear? So guys, now looking for x now, I want to obtain the value of x to be able to get my other parameters necessary. So by Pythagoras rule, just say that the square of the hypotenuse is equals to sum of the square of the other two sides, which is 17 square is equals to x square plus what? Plus 8 square. Is that taken? So guys, let's move now. 17 square is equals to 289, which is equals to x square plus what? Plus 64. Is that clear? So I'm looking for x square, right? So in this case, I can say 289 minus 64 is equals to x squared. So 289 minus 64 will give me 225, which is equals to x squared. So guys, if I take the square root of both sides now, you see that I have that x is equals to 15. So it means that this x here is equals to what? 15. Now, next, let me solve for beta, good and fine. In this case, I think I should just clean here theta and make it alpha because we are using alpha as our angle. So now let me solve for that of, cos beta so I can establish my fact for these very reasons. So in this case now, let's assume that my included angle here is beta. Having beta to be my included angle, guys. So and cos is adjacent to my hypotenuse. Okay, so if this is my beta, my included angle, here is the opposite. So the adjacent here will be here, which is what? 3. Hypotenuse is 5. Alright, so applying the same method, you see if I make here my y, by Pythagoras, by Pythagorean triple, my y would definitely be 4. Is that clear? Good and fine. So now, let me establish my fact before I fire down. What is the value of sine alpha? So guys, if you watch sine alpha, from the question, it's given us 8 over 17. So this guy is 8 divided by 17. Okay, good. Next, let's get the value of cos beta. Have you gotten cos beta? No. Okay, let me come here and establish something here. So guys, cos beta here as given is 3 over 5, and sine beta here, what's sine? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, is 4 over 5. Okay, so now we created these angles, this diagram, to be able to get the other counterpart. Is that clear? Now for instance, now we have only sine alpha here, so to enable us get cos alpha, is that clear? We have to establish something like this or use the formula method. So in this case now, we have cos beta to be 3 over 5. To be able to get sine beta, we have to establish this to be able to get this. Is that clear? So good and fine. I have sine alpha to be 8 over 17. Let's go. Cos beta is equals to 3 over 5. Right? Good. So what next now? So we need to get sine cos alpha. In this case, cos alpha. Now for here, cos alpha, this is alpha angle. What's cos? Cos is adjacent to the hypotenuse, which is 15 over 17, which is 15 over 17. And next now, we need to get sine, sine beta that is missing here, sine beta, and this is from beta side. Okay, so therefore our beta now will not be what? opposite of our hypotenuse, which is what? 4 over 5. Is that clear? Okay. Now, since we have it to be this, what do we do next, guys? Let's substitute. Now, remember they said that cos alpha plus beta is equals to this sine alpha. We put it here to be what? 8 over what? 17 multiplied by, let me just make it clear this way. What is cos beta, guys? Cos beta is 3 over 5. You know, it has an addition sign here. What is cos alpha? Cos alpha is 15 over 17. What is sine beta? Sine beta is 4 over 5 this way. Okay, 4 over 5, and that's it now. So now, what next? We have it to be 3 times 8 times 3 is 24, and 17 times 5, I think that should be 85. Yeah, 85. 4 times 15 is 30, and 17 times 5 is 85. You know, approximately, simultaneously, they both have the same denominator, okay? So, guys, finally, here becomes 24 plus, you know, in mathematics where the denominators are the same, just pick one, which is 85, and 24 plus 30 is 50. Sorry to say, 15 times 4, it should be 60. It should be 60, guys. That's good. So therefore, 24 plus 60 should be around 84. Is that clear? So that's fine. So this would now be my final solution to this very question, okay? Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, all right? Thank you.